Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, towing the slab in today's game. Tanner Bybee. What do we need to know here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That's off the mark. Now 2-0.
Let's go, Tanner.
Next offering is fouled back. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Goes down looking. So digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Outside low, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. That's to third. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That's outside, and now it's even 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a pitch. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2 the count.
Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. On the hill here today, Logan Webb.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Inside, and the count is 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Bounce to the right side. Wade takes it to the bag. One up, one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
To the right side. Throws to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Foul ball there.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one misses, and that's ball one. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus? Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. Throw on to Santana. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
That clips the zone, and now 3-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And it's fouled away. Here comes a 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas on the move to the alley. Drops into the glove, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Santana, a former Gold Glove winner, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Webb back to work. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Inside, just missed. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 3-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Popped in the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here's Lane Thomas.
Let's go, Lane.
And that misses. 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
Let's go, Cleveland!
That one ripped. McCray brings it in. One down.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Angel.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Angel Martinez.
Look out for the double play!
In there at the knees. That's strike one. Santana stands at first with one out. Breaking ball misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Let's go, Cleveland!
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground. Slings to second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. Back here in Cleveland. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Let's go, Cleveland.
And ball one.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Next offering misses. 2-1. There's a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And now it's going to be Grant McCray. That misses, and that's ball one. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next one misses. Ball 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan.
Will Brennan.
All right, Cleveland.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Not even close there. And 1-1. And delivers outside.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Hit in the air, left field. Lee sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 8th, catcher.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Naylor.
And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes. Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Brian Rocchio. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Naylor at first, one gone. That one the other way, and foul ball. Grounder might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Let's go, Cleveland!
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one is upstairs.
No strike.
On the ground, right side, Martinez.
Let's go.
to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
No, that's low.
That's to third.
Come on.
Ramirez sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. 0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time.
Let's go, Cleveland.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. Back now at Progressive Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Now one missed.
2-0.
And there's a foul ball. That one fouled off. Ground ball right side. Fitzgerald tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And there's a ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Fly to center his first time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Bare hands it. Tough play. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Runner at first with 2 away. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Matt Chapman.
Let's go, Cleveland!
Bybee back to work. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Grounded out his first time up. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Wade goes 6'1", 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015. The Giants yet to pick up a hit here. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Kwan tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ramos at the plate and takes high there. And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swing and a miss. Tanner Bybee with the strikeout. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Lane Thomas now. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Let's go, Cleveland.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is 2-2. Ground ball right side. Wade steps on the bag, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, second baseman, Angel.
So up next, Angel Martinez. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch just misses. And there's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
One down, base is empty. That's down and in.
One strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
All right, Cleveland.
Hit on the ground to short. Adamas
Get there, let's go.
gets it to first.
He's out.
And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Brennan.
So 2 down now, and here is Will Brennan. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. In the air, left field, down the line. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the top of the 6th. And the batter now, Patrick Bailey. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That clips the corner.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
That one inside. Ball 1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Misses, and it's 2-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. That's a little high. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and he's on at first.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Go ahead run on base. And stepping in is the speedy Grant McCray. Went down on strikes his first time through. Missed with a changeup. And that is ball one.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
With the go-ahead run at first. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and there's two down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And that clips the inside corner.
0-1's the count. Cleveland rocks.
Out to short, Rocchio. On to first. That's the third out. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Yeah, that's fouled off. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. And ball one.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Out towards right center field. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Has grounded out a couple of times. There's a strike.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
1-1.
Next offering is in the dirt. Up the middle, Adames fires to first on the run, and they get the out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. we go to the top of the seventh, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Let's go, Cleveland!
That one catches the zone. Strike one.
Well, these Giants, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Upstairs.
2 strikes.
Just
Inside,
misses.
ball 2.
The count now 2-2.
Strike him out!
Swing.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one high in the air to left center. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Now batting, third baseman.
Dominant
Matt
performance for
Chapman.
him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now it's Matt Chapman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Chapman gets a piece there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one not close.
2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Hunter Gaddis appears to be getting loose. Smith also throwing. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
So here's Wade now. This one in the air. Rocchio sizing this one up. He's got it, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Kyle Manzardo.
Hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. On the ground, right side.
Figure it out!
Steps on first for the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Baseman, Jose.
Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Ball, that's outside.
Good take!
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one hammered. And in one hops the wall. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. 1 for 2. Now a check on him at second, back safely. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. In there at the knees. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Doval, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Little chopper rolls foul. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That's outside. It's 2-2. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Man on second, 2 down. That one just misses. Now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right through there, got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hunter Gaddis.
Now pitching for the Guardians.
Now it's the DH, Elliot Ramos, known for his late inning heroics. There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next offering misses down and away. Activity in the bullpen. Emmanuel Clase, the closer, is getting loose. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hard hit, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Patrick Bailey will hit next.
Keep it on the ground. Turn 2. Let's go.
bunting, and he pops it up. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
So digging in, Mike Yastrzemski.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swings through that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting, left
Now the left fielder, Grant McCray. That misses the zone. 1-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And now, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 in this one.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Let's go, Cleveland!
Tap foul at the plate. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning.
Punch him out! Oh, set him down!
Ball 1 there.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Strike him out!
Got him swinging.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Now pitching for
Back
San
now, new
Francisco,
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Rogers.
Tyler Rogers.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's the second baseman, Angel Martinez.
Second baseman.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that one fouled off. That's too low. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
He was all over that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Brennan in the box now. Takes strike 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Eric Miller getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Into center. Fitzgerald trying to get to it. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Guardians, catcher, Bo Naylor.
Here's the catcher to hit, Bo Naylor.
Keep it going.
Just missed. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Here's a 1-1. Out to center.
Come on now.
Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ryan Rocchio.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Right down the chute. That's strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Cleveland rock.
And that's in there at the knees.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Let's go, kid.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Up next for the Guardians,
Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at-bat. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. And we stay tied as the inning ends. Guardians strand a couple. It's the 9th, and we are tied. And we're back.
leading off
Now
for
the number 2 hitter,
second
Tyler
baseman,
Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Gaddis back to work. And fouled off.
Go, Cleveland.
Strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Here's Matt Chapman.
Defense, here we go.
And that one a little bit high.
1-0.
And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
2 down, bases empty. Lamont Wade Jr. getting ready to hit. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering upstairs.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kwan under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Giants off to a good start. It's a solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Walker.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One-run game, bottom 9. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that one hit to first. Down the line, and it's foul. That one missed. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Ramirez in the box now, takes strike 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Chopper right side. The underhand flip, and very nicely done for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So they're down to their final out. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
And there's the ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
A 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.